my video camera time to time will go off by itself.
Okay,
So I
Talia,
don't, yeah, I
there you
don't know
are.
what's going on.
Hello. So, before we get started, I wanted to tell you a couple of things. Make sure that have all of you submitted your singing portion recordings. Yes,
Yes.
all three of you. Okay, okay, very good. Because remember, that's a half of the final right there. So it's very, very important that you do that. Not everybody in the class has so far, so I'm waiting on a few more people to do that. Now, in terms of, and this is not probably so much for you guys, but if anyone in the class needs to retake this course, I wanted to make sure that everyone knows that we will have a face-to-face, fully face-to-face section next semester, because I know that some people really struggled with the online format of these classes, both for theory and ear training, and there's no way about it. It's harder, right? It's more difficult. So next semester at the Wiley campus, we actually have fully face-to-face Theory 1 and Ear Training 1. And they are back to back. They are on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. Theory is 1 to 2:15, and immediately after that is Ear Training 1, which is 2:30 to 3:20. The reason that they're able to offer that there is that because the caps are smaller and the classrooms are larger. So we'll have plenty of space to spread out and be safe, in a purely face-to-face way. That way, I think for some people it might work better. So if you need to retake this class, please consider those. The two sections at the Spring Creek campus will be both blended, meaning half and half, some in person and some online. So that's all I wanted to make sure that you are aware of. So let's get started. Does everybody have your manuscript paper, your pencils, erasers? Okay, very good. So just like as I wrote in my announcement, we'll do some of the main tasks that we've been practicing this semester. And let's start for a little warm up with just scales. Just hearing major and the three types of minor scales and being able to tell the difference between them. So I'm going to play four scales. If you want to write down now just scales and just go 1, 2, 3, 4. All you need to tell me is what kind of scale it is. So the options are major scale, natural minor, harmonic minor, or melodic minor. You don't need to write anything out. You don't need to score it out. You don't need to tell me what the key of it is, like what the tonic is or anything like that. Just tell me what kind of type of scale it is. Okay? And since we have plenty of time, we don't need to rush. If you guys have any issues hearing something, you want me to replay, just let me know. Okay, just raise the question immediately. All right, so here's our scale number 1. And I'll play each one twice. Okay, one
It,
more time.
it is the warm up, right? Not the,
No,
huh?
no,
Is it?
this is part of the exam. I just said that I'm
Oh,
starting with the easier task.
oh, okay. So where should I write down? Just write down the,
Just then you on the page, yeah, you have your page.
okay,
Just
okay,
start
okay.
scales.
All right, okay.
That's their first item. Scales. This is scale number 1. I'll play it the second time. Okay. Scale number 2. And here it is again. Scale number 2. Okay, scale number 3. And again, scale number 3. Okay, lastly, scale number 4. And one more time. Okay, do you need to hear any of them again?
Could I hear number 2 again?
Okay.
Can you play number 1 again?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's go on to our second task, which is intervals. And we will have 10 of them. And this includes all of the simple intervals except the tritone. We have not done the tritone with you guys. So it means all the perfects, so perfect 8, perfect 5th, perfect 4th, then majors and minors, major 2nd, minor 2nd, major 3rd, minor 3rd, major 6, minor 6, and major 7 and minor 7. So those are the possibilities. They can be played ascending, descending, or harmonic means at the same time. What else that you need to remember about this? Just please mark not only the type of interval, but the quality also. So don't just put 6. Put either capital M for major, lowercase m for minor with a little dash over it, so that I know for sure. Because sometimes I can't tell if it's your capital M or it's your lowercase m. So just to be sure that I know that you got it right, just put the dash over the little lowercase m for minor. We will not have diminished or augmented intervals, okay? So just perfect, major, and minor. Okay, so here's our interval number 1. And again. Interval number 2. again. Interval number 3. Number 3. Number 4. Number 4. Number 5. And again. Number 6. Number 6. Okay, interval number 7. Number 7 again. Number 8. And again. Number 9. Again, number 9. And lastly, number 10. Number 10 again. Do we need to hear any of them again?
On number 5.
Okay. Number 5. Oh, Jim, if you don't mind, just mute.
Sorry.
Good singing, though. You had it right. Any others? Okay, so sounds like we're good to go forward.
No, I need a number 7.
Oh, number 7. Okay, good. I didn't hear anything, so I assumed we were fine. Okay, number 7.
Can I have number 2 again?
Sure. Okay. All right, so let's go to our third task, which is triads. And we're going to do 10 triads on page 133. Okay. So these are just isolated triads. This is not a harmonic progression. I'm just going to play one at a time. And your options will be major, minor, diminished, or augmented. So what you're listening for is triad quality. So for major, put an uppercase M. For minor, lowercase m with a little dash over it. For diminished, you could put a D, just a little D. And for augmented, it's a plus sign. Or you could write out the full words. That's fine too.
And do you say which page?
This is on page 133. Let me see if it's still the case for your book. Let me see.
6M1.
This will be 5H1.
5H1, okay.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if it's actually the same. This is going to be in chapter 5 under harmony.
5H1, page 114.
Oh, 114. Okay, so yeah,
It's
see,
it's our book. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
our book.
different, I guess. Yeah, it's different. Let me see. Okay, yeah, 5H1.
No, that's different. 5H1 is
Yeah, 5H1 on page 114, and we're gonna do frame 3B.
frame 3.
So yeah, so you see that frame 3B has options that you will actually have inversions for minor and major chords.
Uh-huh.
So for minor and major, it can be in root position, it can be in first inversion or second inversion. And then diminished and augmented will be in root position. However, I'm not requiring you guys to give me the inversion because we started the inversions relatively recently in the class. So I do want you to tell me the quality, but if you are able to identify the inversion, I'm going to count that as bonus points. Okay? So if you hear it and if you know it, put it in for extra points. If not, just identify the quality, major, minor, diminished, or augmented. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so here we go. This is the first one. And again. Okay, second one. And again. And I can play them again for you later if we need to hear any ones again. Here's number 3. Number 4. And again. All right, number 5. And again. Number 6. Again. Okay, number 7. Again. Okay, number 8. Eight. Okay, number 9. Again, number 9. And number 10. Begin, number 10. All right, let me know if we need to hear any of them again.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number
Professor?
Talia?
Yes. If we incorrectly identify the inversion, we don't get extra points off, right?
No, no, no. I'm not going to.
Okay.
There's no downside in trying for it. The worst that can happen, you just don't get the bonus point. Jim, you had something.
Okay, could I have number 3 again?
Yes.
Okay. Could I have
Can you
number
play
9?
number 10, please?
9 and
We
10?
could do 9 and then 10. Yeah.
Okay, 9 and 10. These are such huge spacings. My hand is like almost like don't have enough hand to play this, but almost. Okay, here's number 9. And number 10. Okay, good to go on? All right, so for pitch pattern dictation, we are going to be doing 5M2, the first example in there. So let me share my screen, that way you can see it right away. This is okay. Here it is. We're going to do 1A, which is an E major in bass clef. Remember that. And it's in 3/4. The first note, it doesn't show you the first note, but I will show you where it is. You can already place it. The first note is this G sharp, and it's a quarter note. Okay, so this pitch, quarter note, is our first starting pitch. Okay, so you can kind of just zero into the tonics. Do, mi, sol, do, sol, mi, do, sol, do. All right, let's give it a try. So I can play it 2 to 3 times. If you need it the third time, I can play it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Second listening. 1, 2, 3. Do we need to hear it for the third time? Are we good? Okay, so moving forward. All right. All right, our melodic is next. I'm going to stop sharing here and I'm going to share a different document. All right, so I just kind of did it in Finale so it will be easier. So our final melodic dictation is in the key of G major. The time signature is 4/4 and we have 4 measures. I can play it 3 to 4 times, however you need. So I would go ahead and conduct as you listen. I'll give you 1 measure for free. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's hear it the second time. One, two, three, four. Okay, let's hear it the third time. One, two, three, four. So how are we feeling? Do we need to hear it again?
I think I do, yeah.
Okay. So this will be the last listening. Carlos,
Hmm?
you're almost an hour late,
Hmm.
so I don't recommend. I have another student who is not able to make it to today's class. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this video available for him for the duration of the video tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock.
Hmm.
And you can also tune in at that time.
Hmm.
Because if you listen now for the second half, then I won't be able to allow you to do that video, to watch that video, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I will post this video will become available on our Canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna see how long that video ends up being because of, how long our exam is. And I'm going to open it for exactly that duration, starting at 1 o'clock. Are you
Okay.
available tomorrow at 1 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
so take the exam there then at that
Okay.
time. Okay. If you have
Thank
any questions, just write me, just text me or Canvas message me.
Okay.
Yeah, and have
Thank you.
you submitted your video?
Hmm?
Have you submitted your singing video?
No, I thought we were gonna submit it both at the same time.
There have been announcements about it. It's
Mhm.
posted. It was due Wednesday at 11:59.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's late now, but go do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank
Take- All right. So here's our last listening of the melody. Here's our tonic chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every
Professor,
Yeah,
Professor, I got a question
sure.
because I just look at your shared screen. Your G start with the G3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not pay attention to that. I start with G4. Is that gonna be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Just make a little note.
Okay, all right. Is this a 2M2 or 2M3?
Our rhythmic dictation, which is next, is going to come from 2M3.
Oh, 2M3.
It
Okay.
is on page 40, and this will be number 5.
Number 5.
And
Okay.
we'll only do the first 4 measures of it. So it's not going to be the entire example. The entire example is 6 measures. This is going to be just 5 measures, or just 4 measures, sorry. So number 5 from 2M3. Notice in 6/8. So this is rhythmic dictation. That means you do not have to put any pitches. You just indicate the rhythm. So really the key signature is irrelevant. All you're listening for is the rhythm.
I'm sorry, which page is this again? I was finishing writing in the last thing.
Sure. It's let's see. Page 40.
40?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which number was it?
Page number 40.
Oh, like the line. Which line?
Oh, which example? Number 5, the one that says Alessandro Scarlatti, A. Scarlatti.
Oh, actually on page 41.
Page 41. Okay, sorry about that.
41.
Yeah, because it's all the online is hard to tell which is what's the page. Yeah, page 41. Do you guys all see it? Okay, so this is in 6/8 only 4 measures, so you can cross out the last 2 measures and put a final bar line after the 4th measure. Okay. I'll give you 2 measures, and I'm going to count 6/8 in 2, right? Because we have 2 beats. 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly. Okay, let's hear it again. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so how are we feeling? Are we good to go on to the last thing? Okay, so stop sharing this one and I'll share something else. All right, our final harmonic dictation. Yay! So here it is. It's 2 measures. Let me see. So you can see it all right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chords. It's in the key of F major. And you have the rhythms and pitches of the first chord, soprano and bass already there. So this is just like any other harmonic dictation that we've done. You need to write out the soprano voice, the bass voice, and then provide the Roman numeral analysis. In this case, this will be all root position triads. I know that we've kind of dipped our toe into the inversions as well, but I wanted to go back to more solid ground, like stuff that we've been doing. These are all root positions and they're only primary triads, which is 1, 4, and 5. Okay, so 1, 4, 5 in root position, those are your only options. So if you want to think about it for a moment, this would be a good time to make sure that you know your 1, 4, and 5 chords in this key. Take a moment to write out the pitches, maybe practice solfeging, just singing 1, 4, and 5 chords. And I'll be right back. I'll give you just a moment. Okay, are we ready? So here's our do. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, shall we hear it again? One, two, three, four. Hold on. Make sure I do it right. Let's do it again. Sorry about that. 3, 4.
I got question.
Yes.
The shared screen, the baseline, that's the root, right? It's given.
Yeah, all of these chords are in root position.
But on the shared screen, that root note is given.
Are you seeing that where it says final harmonic dictation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's the given note.
Yeah. Yeah. The F is the root of the first chord. Mm-hmm. All right, let's hear it again. 3, 4. All right. Do we want to hear it one more time? Three, four. Remember that if you are having any trouble hearing the bass line, since you know that these are all root positions, you can extrapolate, right? So even if you can't hear it for sure, you know this is root position, so just use your theoretical knowledge then to fill in what you may not be hearing if for some reason you are not quite hearing the bass voice. All right. So how are we doing? Any last minute things?
I honestly want to hear the last one more time.
Yeah,
One more
me
time?
too. Yeah.
Oh, why not? Let's live on the edge. Okay, here we go.
No. Mhm.
So when you're ready, just take good pictures or scans of this, and you can go to the final module. Let me see if it's in the final module. I know it's under assignments, but let me see. Go to the week 16 final exam module, and there's a submit here final exam dictation link. You click on that and just upload it there. By 11, I put it down by 11:45 a.m. Will that give you enough time to give you plenty of time to make your files and submit them? Are you guys all signed up for the second level for next semester? Good. Theory 2 and ear training 2, right?
But that only have one class offered, right?
Yeah, second, third, and fourth levels, we only have one section of each.
Yeah, one class offered.
Yeah, just because the numbers really shrink after the first level.
And it's not listed as like an online class. It's to say in school.
Theory 2 is going to be 100% online, I believe, because Dr. Allison is teaching it and he is going to have accommodations for COVID. And so I think that one is purely online.
Okay.
Ear training 2, sight singing and ear training is listed as blended, so means half and half. There's going to be some
Oh,
online and some in-person work. That's how most classes are listed at the Plano campus.
okay.
Most of them are blended. We don't know yet for sure who will be teaching it. That course, the second level, used to be part of my load every spring. And then, of course, I transferred to Wiley, and Dr. Tercero was supposed to teach it, but Dr. Tercero has gotten a new position, which is the associate dean now. So he is moving out of the teaching role into the administrative role. So it's currently not decided yet who's going to be teaching the second level, but it is offered and somebody will be.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be mainly minor keys and a seventh core and other course.
Yes. So minor is very heavily explored.
Oh,
We focus on a lot of minor. So melodic dictations in minor, harmonic dictations in minor. So a lot more
okay.
pitch patterns in minor, all three types of minor, right? A lot more is given to it. Singing in minor as well. Then seventh chords and rhythmically speaking, the subdivisions, so 16th notes
Okay.
in simple
Okay.
compound meters. So that's what that class focuses on.
Okay. All right. Good.
By the end of that class, we get into a little bit of secondary dominance. Just like modulations, going to related keys or to sometimes to relative major or minor, and
Okay.
also secondary dominance, just a little bit.
Secondary dominant. What is that concept?
Well, that's covered in theory too, also. So you're not supposed to
Okay.
know that yet. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me scan that in for you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you all. Please upload everything by 11:45.
Okay. We'll do it. Thank you.
Yes, let me know if you have any issues. Have a wonderful break. Get in touch with me if you need anything. And yeah, Eliana, we might be in touch still. But Jim, have a nice break and see you next semester, I hope. Take care, guys.